How goes it? Oh no. Ooh, that was close. I am getting stun locked. Hey, special. I have the advantage against Rodrigue, but not quite Felix. I'm actually the disadvantage against Felix, but... Dude, Astra is annoying.
It's nice to know you're concerned for me. Felix, are you alright?
Your concern is wasted. Do not underestimate me.
Get him. Nice, I need some kills. Alright, Rodrigue's dead.
Forgive me, people of Frodaris.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't slack off.
Initiating the operation.
Take a breather but to retreat.
Felix, it's over.
Try to keep up.
It is over.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
All right, we just need to take out one more general, and then we win.
Out of the way. See ya.
Is that Felix's death?
I can't hold out much longer. I need to escape while I still can.
I guess not. Did they live to fight another day?
Great work, everyone. Time to celebrate our... Huh?
Oh my word. Matthias Ride. Oh, Gautier, this guy.
Gautier, advance.
I didn't expect this. Yeah, S-ranking this is like, there's no way we would have done it because there's more.
Reinforcements are here. If they want to fight, we're going to have to engage.
Yeah.
So that
let's
come.
do this. Yeah. Let's
Alright, just get this Gautier guy. I was wondering that Rat Strike didn't come kicking in.
I'll do my best. Initiating the operation.
I have secured an escape route for you. Leave the rest to me. Matthias, you fool. Return to us alive. Promise it.
Gautier, it's over.
How long has it been since I've covered an escape?
Power of the spikes.
Risking life and limb so your friends can escape? It's hard not to admire that famous Fargus chivalry.
What's the matter?
Gautier, it's over, dude. It's over. I barely even needed the awakening state.
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
I'm sorry, Rodrigue. Lambert and I will be waiting for you on the other side.
Oh, that was a mission.
And that's another victory for us. Well done, everyone.
It would appear the Kingdom forces have withdrawn. I guess that means we've won.
Woohoo! All right. That was some tough opposition, but we've gotten pretty tough ourselves. Really? Because it still feels like you're barely trying out there, Hilda.
How dare you question or doubt the power of the Goneril gene which resides in Hilda?
Do you see how much I'm sweating? I don't think I could try harder even if I wanted to.
At this rate, we really will be able to mount an attack on Ferdiat.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Don't tell me you thought Claude was lying.
No, it's just... I guess it's starting to feel real now. You know what I mean, right, Marianne?
Yes. Let's all do our best.
Claude? You don't seem all that happy about our win.
Did you see Margrave Gautier's last stand? He sacrificed himself so his allies could escape. Let me ask you something. What do you think about chivalry and the other knightly virtues?
I don't care for it myself, but it's handy if my enemies do. Makes him nice and predictable.
Fair enough. I can't say it speaks to me either. All the same, watching someone as famed and respected as Margrave Gautier die for the sake of others, it was something to behold. I admire how knights are willing to sacrifice themselves for their friends without any hesitation. I really do. But it occurred to me that so long as we're fighting the kingdom, with its long tradition of knighthood, there are going to be a lot more sacrifices. It reminds me just how important it is that we end this war as quickly as possible. And once we do, we have to create a world where deaths like these are no longer necessary.
As honorable as that sounds, I was not aware that was our objective here.
Oh, we're still doing this to safeguard Leicester's future, and to free ourselves of the Church's antiquated customs. None of that's changed. But I believe that beyond all this fighting lies a future where lives will no longer have to be sacrificed. A world where everyone will be free to live however they choose.
People being able to live as they please. That certainly does sound amazing. It sounds like something worth risking our lives for.
If anyone can make it happen, Claude can. No. Wait, I take that back. All of us can.
Now that's a future worth believing in. I'll believe in it too.
Well then, Your Majesty. Shall we press on?
You bet. Let's go end this war. We won't stop till we reach Ferdiad.
Alright, A in completion time and enemies defeated. That was really hard to do S rank on the first go, so.
I still have a long way to go.
Not too shabby for an old-timer.
This'll make things easier.
Dude, we're putting my boy Ash on the archer front. I don't know if we'll be using Shamir all that much anymore because we got Ash.
This isn't my finest moment.
Now I just need Ingrid and my life is complete. Or if they would give me Dorothea from the Black Eagles, that'd be great too. Trying to think, Black Eagles, like, I don't know who I really, like, expect. Yo, Crescent Sickle, that's sick. Just Ingrid, though, that's all I need. We have enough Black Eagles.
Listen well, Sylvain. You are to be the next Margrave Gautier.
Oh, Gautier is related to Sylvain, okay.
I expect you to stand in my stead against foreign threats, and to protect your king, your people, your friends, and your family.
So we're probably gonna end up fighting Sylvain as, like, the captain in the next mission.
Which, of course, I failed to do. Forgive me, Sylvain. I know I was a terrible father.
So this is the part where you command me to succeed my father, right?
Yes. The Srang forces are growing bolder in response to the Federation's invasion. We dare not leave so important a position as the Margrave of Gautier vacant.
I respectfully accept, of course. I've been bracing for this since the moment my father departed. Ha! Me, the head of House Gautier. What will my brother say?
I doubt he will have much to say at all at this point. But we will send word to the western outposts nonetheless.
Sylvain, you have my deepest apologies. It was only because the Margrave sought to secure our escape that he...
Don't apologize. It would make my father's sacrifice meaningless. What he did wasn't for pride, house, or the kingdom. He gave his life to protect his friends. It was what he wanted to do. My father did whatever brought him the most satisfaction. That's how he lived his whole life. I promise you, he had no regrets. In fact, when he left the castle, he was beaming in a way I'd never seen before.
But if we'd only fought with a little more skill, the Margrave wouldn't have died at all.
We're at war, Felix. No matter how hard you fight, there are going to be times you just can't win. House Fraldarius fought well. The battle was so brutal that even Ash had to surrender.
Sylvain.
No. All of my hatred is reserved for these invaders. This foreign threat. They take everything from us and think nothing of it.
Alright, chapter 11 is done. Let's save and move on to chapter 12.
Golden wildfire.
Two kings. The Federation army moves through Fraldarius like lightning. It will not be long until they march on the capital city of Ferdiad.
Okay,
However,
so
it is unclear how the Federation forces will be able to capture Ferdiad, let alone seize control of the entire kingdom. What is the true purpose of their invasion?
sorry, I thought I was done. Seems we're gonna be doing Ferdiad next. Most likely fighting Sylvain.
What is it, Arval?
Also, Arval exists in this game. I forget every time.
Perhaps you've forgotten by now, but think back to the battle at ALL. Amidst that blazing battlefield was a man named Myson assisting Fleisch. Do you remember him?
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it had totally slipped my mind. What with all the excitement of Gerald's company joining us.
This is probably only if you get Gerald and Byleth.
I have to say, your companions don't seem particularly concerned about the true nature of your powers. But have you yourself forgotten as well? About Tomas and what you witnessed at the monastery 3 years ago?
Huh. Guess I did. Yeah. I think I see what you're getting at, though. Tomas and Myson had similar powers, and they were probably working together. Which means, maybe I... and maybe your power...
What if it's like something related to those who slither in the dark? I can't wait to figure out what happens. I can't wait to just keep playing and get these answers.
Is everyone here? There's something I'd like to discuss with you all.
Ferdiad is already in our sights. What exactly is there for us to talk about now?
Don't tell me you're calling off the attack.
No, of course not. This is actually something I've been mulling over for a while now. Let's say we win the next battle and manage to get the kingdom to surrender. What's next for Fodlan? We don't have the power to rule the kingdom, nor any interest in doing so.
I imagine we'd work out some sort of joint governance plan with the Empire, then negotiate the rest from there. Although, given the difference in power between us and the Empire, most of the kingdom's territory would likely go to them.
Exactly. And what would Edelgard's next project be? Lester, making us a vassal of the Empire. The Empire takes control of us, and Fodlan's one big happy family again. I don't think that would come as a shock to anyone.
So, what are we gonna do about it?
We yank out the root of this conflict ourselves. We'll bring the war to an end on our own terms.
And by root, I assume you are referring to the Central Church?
I am. They're the one and only reason we're cooperating with the Empire, right? The Church wields their authority like some sort of righteous cudgel. The problem is, said authority was never theirs to begin with. They need to be stopped. That's the Empire's entire moral argument for this war. If they were to continue fighting after the Church is eliminated, it would be nothing more than blatant aggression.
But is it even possible to destroy the Central Church without conquering Fargus?
That's why we're going straight for the capital. Dimitri's going to answer that question for us.
Interesting. And what will he decide,
So we're basically forcing him to sever ties with the Central Church.
Ah, I see you do not need me to explain this one.
Exactly.
But the King of Fargus made a commitment to the Central Church when he granted them sanctuary. Decisions of that nature are not so lightly reversed.
Of that, I have no doubt. But if he refuses, this senseless war will only continue. The kingdom's lands will be ravaged, its people hurt or killed. I know Dimitri doesn't want that. And neither do we.
Ending this war with as few sacrifices as possible is something we should all be able to agree on. And if you do the math and weigh which option involves the fewest casualties, the answer is quite obvious.
I see your point. It does sound like it would be worth trying to convince him.
But would they do something so dishonorable? Fargus places a high value on chivalry, after all.
I don't know. But it's not going to matter unless we can actually get in a position to ask.
Hilda's right. We'll have to deal with this after the next battle, and that's assuming we can defeat Dimitri and his army. As always, I'm counting on you all to get us there.
How's our map looking today? Alright. Got some more missions to do. Ooh, we're like smack dab in the middle, so we have like multiple ways to go. Don't be shy to speak up if you got a suggestion. Blah, blah, blah.
I got an idea.
Easy units dexterity when leveling up. Speed, magic.
How about this?
Let's do dexterity. That seems like a fair compromise.
I've got this.
One step at a time.
More morale for Leone. Alright. Kingdom of Fargus.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Hey Shez, you have to hear this. According to some information I've received, a demon's been popping out around the camp.
Huh?
Yeah, that'll be Byleth. Pretty obvious if you ask me. You already knew, but the info I heard was supposed to be top secret. I'm so sorry, it's all my fault for staying in my room this whole time. Oh, Bernadetta. Doesn't matter who's a knight and who's a merc right now. We all need to band together and fight for our cause. The kingdom's not just gonna open its doors and let us win. You're telling me the kingdom's strong as it is, but the soldiers guarding the capital are the cream of the crop. Yep, lofty ideals won't do us any good if we lose. We need to give this all we got. Buy some battalions because you haven't done that in a hot minute.
Hello, you.
I'm gonna buy one for my boy Ash here.
We have some truly capable. Come back soon, all right?
Hey Shamir.
Got a minute?
I hear the Central Church is headquartered in Camulus, which is south of Ferdiad. I'm not sure where Rhea is though.
Let's see.
I feel like all the church people that can fight are working with the Royal Army. Which means she's probably in Ferdiad, right?
Right.
Could be. She's definitely a lot tougher than she looks. Get our rounds done, and then any establishments we see, we'll do them as we do. We're marching on Ferdiad, huh? That's a little too close for comfort. Maybe we should just cut our losses and go. You're leaving? Oh, I didn't see you there. Don't mind me, I was just rambling to myself. Said I couldn't wait to cut the kingdom down to size. You know when we beat them. Oh, Gerald. Need to get that rank C with them.
Let's see. That's concerning.
I highly doubt we'll see Lady Rhea and Sedith in battle. The kingdom won't allow them on the front lines. But don't be surprised if the Knights of Saros are among the soldiers defending the capital. I'd like to avoid killing my former comrades if I can, though it may be inevitable. Wait, this is an establishment I care about? Item shopkeeper, maybe.
I carry a little of everything here.
I need some bullion. I need more
See you
money.
again soon.
Lots of money be needed in this game. Hey, Happy.
Listen up.
You really think the people from the kingdom are gonna listen to us while we're attacking them? I mean, even if we win, it's gonna feel pretty lousy. I know Claudister is doing his best, but still, they're definitely gonna hold a grudge against us. Claudister.
Oh, it's you.
We're finally heading to Ferdiad. I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes. Hey, we're in the middle of a war. Wipe that grin off your face.
Sorry.
I've always dreamed of going there, so maybe I got a little carried away. But we'll certainly face some formidable opponents in the capital. Can't afford to let our guard down.